Hey guys, Kate Reseller here, back at you with another Goodwill bins video. Today, we're going to pick up a decent amount of clothes and some hard goods as well. So this is two different clips from the Goodwill bins. First thing I'll see there is a Snoopy sweater. I put back the stitch. It had some stains on it and other stuff, so I decided to put that back. I got a lot of the stuff y'all see here. I think I picked up a decent amount of it. I'll talk about it more in the summary. There's a cool hat signed by a former NASCAR driver, Bobby Allison. At least I think that's his signature. He was in the Alabama gang, so it makes sense. Got some little people as well. Those will be on an upcoming raid train that I'm going to be on. So if you're checking out Whatnot, make sure you check out Whatnot. I got two Teletubbies outfits as well. I know it's past Halloween now, but Teletubby stuff I think will still sell. And if anything, it'll sell next year around this time. Around then. I picked some of those hats there are ones I threw back. I also like the Milwaukee, or it looked like a Milwaukee, but it's more of a Braves hat. It's like a Mississippi Braves team, farm team. I've had a hat that's from there forever and hadn't sold, so I decided to not pick that up. That hat might have sold at around election time. It was Trump 2024, but I think there were so many of those hats made, they probably just really aren't worth very much. Debated picking up for Whatnot, but sometimes that just creates more division than good, because I don't think it would really sell for a crazy amount of money. But it'd probably sell for something, but it just create more controversy if you buy hats like that. In the past, I've sold political stuff for some decent money out of a storage unit. It was an Obama Biden shirt, and it actually sold for almost 30 or 40 bucks. And that was around the time the elections are going on, obviously. So I am subbed in because people want to buy stuff to show their support. This day, there was a bunch of books. As you can see here, Star Wars stuff. I can't remember if this is the day or not, but one day there was a bunch of like comic style stuff, and I think that's actually the next clip, or the next video you're going to see from me is that one. But yeah, somebody got some really good comic stuff. Unfortunately for me, I was at the wrong end of the bins. They bring out usually 5 bins at a time, and you pick which one, obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I usually wait for like the third one, and then move my way down if it's all this stuff, which is glass. No one really ever wants glass. Not sure why they put it out at the bins. It's really not worth very much, and usually it just winds up getting thrown away, in my opinion at least. Now you can see there were a bunch of hats this day. I do like looking at hats. They don't weigh much, and they can bring some decent profits, but I did pick up like 7 or 8 hats on this one. Y'all might see some in the next clip right here. Here's the next clip. This is the Meow cardigan thing that I picked up. That was really cool. I think it's worth a decent amount of money, close to $100 if I had to guess. It says size small, medium, but that thing is like 34 inches from pit to pit, so I'm not sure where they got their small, medium size from. I also picked up some Enesco like nativity style stuff like donkey and some kind of ox and sheep. But those, I think I'll list those on eBay. Those wouldn't really do so well and whatnot. My favorite thing to pick up, one thing at least, is those Merlin's Magic Sleep Suits. Always seem to sell well. You also saw a Vera Bradley bag right there. I'll pick up Vera at the bins. If it's in good condition, it'll probably sell on Whatnot if it doesn't sell on eBay. So I'll put it on eBay first if it's like a bigger purse like that, because I don't want to just sell it on Whatnot for $5 whenever it could sell on eBay for 30 or 40. I put back that item as well. It looked like it was a Fashion Nova, I think. At first I was like, oh, it's a jersey. Someone put it back, which usually indicates that there's something wrong with it. But I think it was like Fashion Nova. That stuff, that furniture, that clothing is usually not worth too much money. Fashion Nova, Sheen, all those are mass produced, and you can't. I have sold some in the past that were new with tags I got out of a storage unit, but they really aren't worth picking up at a regular thrift store. Now, this is the bin, so it probably might have been worth it, but it also sits a while. Frida Mom, that was like some kind of ice pack for maxi pads. Yeah, I'm not picking that up and selling it. My favorite thing is people that leave their carts just sitting there in the middle of the walkway. All carts should be outside of the bins, in my opinion. You should not be allowed to bring a cart inside the bins. It just creates a lot of trouble for people trying to get through to others, trying to get through the aisles or whatever. That was a custom-made Saints shirt. I thought about picking it up, but I don't think you would be able to sell that very easily, and it's hard to wash. Here's a summary of what I picked up and what I think some of it might be worth, and hopefully y'all enjoyed these couple clips from the bins. So as y'all saw in those 2 clips, it was a decent trip to the bins. Let's go through what exactly I found. We got 2 bags. I don't remember what the exact total was. It was a decent amount of clothing, so it's probably a little bit more expensive because clothing is $1.89 a pound here, whereas everything else is 99 cents a pound. First up, we have a Zion Williamson jersey. This is like a promo jersey they probably gave out at a game. I don't think it's really worth too much. This is size medium. I might just wear that myself if he actually stays around. I don't know how much longer he's going to be on the Pelicans because he's terrible. But and I also got this one. This was a size extra large. So yeah, I got those 2. They didn't weigh much, so I figured I'd pick those up. I picked up a Duncan Yo-Yo shirt right here. Genuine Duncan Yo-Yos. I think it's vintage, but I'm not positive. This is Snoopy, I think, right? Yes, this is a Snoopy, like, multicolor sweater. I'm not exactly sure what the value of, but I think there was a decent value to this. So that should be decent money. We got a Teletubbies costume right here. This is the yellow Teletubby. There were two costumes in here. They were both Teletubbies. You probably saw them in the clip. It's like a Teletubby onesie. I had the hat for one of them and the gloves. I think for the purple one, which is this one right here, I had like the hat or the headpiece and gloves to go with it as well. Always love picking up these Merlin sleep suits. They always sell for around $20, $25. So I got one of those. Oh, I also have the head for the yellow one. I just didn't have the gloves for the yellow one. Forgot about that. This was probably like a week or so ago. And then this was an interesting find. Looked like it had some decent value to it. It's like a meow cardigan. You can see right here it says meow on it. I think that's what it says, right? Yeah, meow, a cat cardigan. It did have one or two little clothing pulls in it, but I think my friend was able to get those out. I think so. Shout out Tracy. And here's the other bag of stuff I got at the bins on this day. We'll go through it real quickly. Well, maybe not real quickly. A Saints hat that looked kind of a cool, different style than I've seen. So I picked that up. I have a collection of Saints hats back here I need to do something with at some point. I don't know if I need to list them all in one list, or Saints are terrible right now, so they don't really have too much value to it. Alabama Gang hat. This had the signature of Bobby Allison. It's kind of faded off. The Allison part has, but this is Bobby Allison, one of the Allison brothers, I believe. That was part of the Alabama game, NASCAR. For those that don't know, that's NASCAR related. This Luffy, looks like it had some value to it, $30 to $40 for this cap slab hat. An NFL hat. I don't know why I picked this up. I should not have picked this up, probably. It's not signed by anybody. It's just a random NFL hat. I think I accidentally got that. I don't think I meant to buy that. This looked like an older hat. It's White Sox, I believe. American Needle, Cooperstown. So picked that up because of that. I don't know if oh yeah, this is an LSU hat. Nokia Sugar Bowl 2004 champions. It's a vintage hat from the game. Also had the cool little like party pattern there from Mardi Gras, I think. Or maybe just Super Bowl. Let's see, how much did we spend? We spent $25 for all this stuff that y'all are seeing here. So that's not bad. I think one or two of those hats will probably make that back. This is unicorn. People have been asking for unicorns lately in my Whatnot stream, so this will probably go there. It's an Aurora unicorn, if that's a hard word to say, Aurora. This looked cool. I don't know what it might go on the Goodwill Bins Whatnot show. So if you're interested in this, it does separate. It pulls apart, I think. Yeah, like that. Not sure exactly what it is or what it's for, but it has Habitation Bohemi. It was a cool little pattern thing. That'll probably be a Whatnot item. Koopa, I need to give him a bath. He's not in very good condition. He will get a bath before I sell him. LSU socks. These might just be for me, personal use. They were originally $10, but they didn't weigh anything. These probably wouldn't sell on Whatnot because you have to have an LSU person that wants it, and I probably don't have any LSU people in my streams because I only have like 5 people at a time. Pick this one up just because it's a Flip-A-Mellow. It's a butterfly into a caterpillar, or caterpillar into a butterfly, I guess, technically speaking. But it's cool. I figured I'd give it a shot. I have enough Squishmallows already, but that one was a little bit more unique than just the standard one. This guy, Build-A-Bear Marshall, I think that's who this is. Yeah, this is Marshall from Paw Patrol. This thing might be for me. It's Arctic Chill Towel, so it's not right now because it's not really hot, but once it gets back into the hot season, I will probably try and use that. This is a Chick-fil-A worker hat. I always pick up hats that are themed around companies like that you're allowed to sell. This is a little wheelie for Fisher Price Little People. I have a Whatnot show coming up on Monday, so y'all, it'll actually already happen by the time y'all see, or no, y'all see this video Thursday. Go check out my Little People show. The show is happening on Thursday, or on Monday, and today's Thursday as y'all are watching this. Another Monster Jam truck. I always pick up the little Monster Jam trucks like that might have a little bit of value to them. This I picked up just for fun. It's some kind of seafood and fish delicious recipes. It's small, so I figured I could maybe try and make a couple of those. I'm not a big cooker, but I have a stove. I don't have an oven right now, so I have a stovetop. I gotta buy a new oven or get the old one fixed. McDonald's hat. Like I said, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's. They don't sell for a crazy amount of money, but they do sell for something at least. Enesco. This was the nativity donkey / ox / sheep set of 3. And I also have a camel. Those two, I think these will be listed together like that. They do have the styrofoam in there to help protect them, so shouldn't be too bad on shipping for those. And then I had this Vera bag right here. I think someone actually gave it to me. They said you like to get Vera. I don't know why, but I've been picking up a lot of Vera lately. I think they do sell pretty well on Whatnot. It's like a green quilted pattern Vera. And then 2 other items that I think I picked up right here. A monkey for the little people, and then this one's not a little people. I don't know. I don't think I meant to pick this up. Usually little people, you can tell the bottom by that. That means it's little people. This means it's just some other random brand. It's definitely not little people, so I don't know what it is, but I picked it up. I might run it in Little People Show and not just say what Google Lens says it is, but yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment your favorite item that I found in this bins sourcing trip. I don't know which one's mine. Mine's going to be probably this cat meow cardigan thing that I got that's hopefully worth close to $100, I think, somewhere in that range. But yeah, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.